Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Yalek. We are in the midst of Dr. T, not boosted today, was just clearing map. Have a lot of things to do, did not plan on making a video, and then I came to stage 6. Now I've already done this on another account. So I did stage 6 on the other account, and in this case I stopped because I feel like there's something instructive here to try to share. So we're going to do this twice, and I'm actually going to kill off my warriors the first time so that we can do it again the second time and hopefully show you what it is that I'm trying to say here. So what's interesting about this stage 6 is when I did it previously, I cleared my mines as per usual, you know, and I think I gathered up at this machine gun. I think I went from there up to this flamethrower, and then from the flamethrower straight over to the HQ. Now, that should give me the exact result that I had last time, going to the same places and so on. Now, what surprised me was that, you know, going to my final flare, it will be a ground flare just in front of the HQ here, and then onto the HQ. But going to this spot, I knew Bullitt would be in the blind spot of this shock launcher. In fact, I was counting on that. I was also expecting, I keep getting this and it's annoying as hell, especially in an op hit. That's happened. Ooh, complex. No, not complex. Conifold a couple days ago. Yeah, as I was like walking up to the core, that was hairy. I think it went down anyway. Neither here nor there. But, so, ran up to here, as I was saying, and this machine gun did not end up being taunted. I would have thought it would have. I thought Bullitt standing right about, well, you know, if he's standing here-ish, you'd think he would be within the 6 tile radius. Apparently he stood more to this side a little bit. He will tend to do that, stand off to one side rather than being directly in the middle, and he did not end up taunting the machine gun. Well, I had wanted the machine gun taunted. So first of all, I'm going to see if I can replicate that previous run for you, and I mean, if it's amazing how close it is if it's 6 tile. Anyway, so, and then I'm going to show you another run on this. We'll do it a different way, and do I need to clear any of those guys? No, I don't. Interesting. We're going to do it a different way in order to, I think, get Bullitt to exactly the spot where I want him to be. And for that, we will actually have to clear mines, but not for this. So, I said machine gun to a flamethrower in the middle there, up to the HQ. Everybody's good? Okay. Now, I'm going to load up taunt, and what I'm actually going to do is let everybody pop out of smoke here, and I'm just going to re-smoke so I do not kill this. Bullitt should have time to get off his taunt, and we re-smoke. Okay, so the machine gun, he is just out of range, same as before, so what we're going to do here is we'll go like that to make sure that we die. Do some of this and some of that. So the machine gun, yeah, do it again, does not end up being taunted. Everything else does, but I don't necessarily need all of this stuff over here taunted, particularly this stuff as my warriors die. And Bullitt, there we go, we'll speed that up. I really don't need these one-shots over here, this being taunted, you know? I don't need this mortars aren't really a concern. I'll just medkit over that. So I really did want that machine gun taunted. And I think I can show you a way to get that machine gun taunted. And this is why I'm always about moving Bullitt around and really considering where you want to get him. But in order to consider where you want to get him to be, you also have to consider your path. So we're going to take a slightly different path here. Instead of going point A to B to C, I'm going to go, this time, I'll go from point A to point B on this rocket launcher, and then flare to the headquarters. Now, I think Bullitt should pull into about right here instead of being over here, that's a couple tiles to the left, standing directly next to that shock launcher. We should get Bullitt over here, I believe, and then hopefully get all of this stuff taunted that we want taunted, and then not really have to worry about the other stuff over here. If done right, I believe this machine gun should get taunted too, if he ends up exactly where I think he will, but let's find out about that. So we are gonna have to clear, let's see what's cheaper, 10 or 2, 5. Oh, this is slightly cheaper, so we'll do this. And then other things as before, landing. This is just to try to save smoke. Use that landing because the beach is not particularly hot. We're going to go up this row of defenses here. And now let's see where Bullitt ends up. I'm going to let him stop so that he's moving the angle that I want him to be taking, and it looks like he's in the right spot. So let's see if this is any better. Perfect. And there we go. So I just wanted to change. So just by changing the pathing a little bit, changing the location of my flares, I mean from over here to over here, was enough to move Bullitt, but that put him in the exact right spot, which was the point of the, that was what I recognized when I did the stage 6 before, and I realized that this difference would occur. So yeah, in this case, not a huge deal. I mean, I just, that when the machine gun, when it wasn't taunted the first time, just threw a med kit down and whatever. I mean, the HQ is, these aren't high health, but the principle can be used anywhere. I mean, you could use this as well if you were trying to use warriors on an operation as you could trying to take down a global PvP or anybody else, you know? I mean, the principle holds. So just something to be aware of, something I'm always trying to be cognizant of when planning my hits. Where's Bullitt going to be, and where optimally should Bullitt be, I guess is kind of the point. Anyway, saving warrior lives every day is what we do here, because we don't like troop load times. Anyway, I'm Yalek. We don't need to be here anymore, and we actually don't need to be here anymore. I'm out. I'll catch you later.